everybody, I just wanted to do a quick remediation or review of 5A for your AKS. So I'm showing you this new simulation. You see here that we have a closed container. Right here is going to be the thermometer. It's showing us the temperature in Kelvin. And we are starting in a solid form. Okay, so right now we're looking at neon atoms and they are in a solid formation. I can tell this is a solid formation because it's taking the shape of kind of like a cube. So they must have been frozen in a cube manner, kind of like an ice cube tray. And I can see that they are wiggling in place or just vibrating next to one another. There's not a lot of motion occurring, and it's not taking the shape of its container. So the particles are not spreading out. They are not filling in all of the area provided in the container. They are simply holding their shape. So this is definitely a solid. Now, what would happen if we go ahead and apply a little bit of heat? So we're adding some fire. All of a sudden, our particles are moving much faster. They're spreading out. We saw them go to a liquid stage. Now we see them changing into a gas stage. I can tell because my particles are now, I'm going to do this. My particles are now bouncing off the lid. They're bouncing off the sides. They're free floating right here. They are completely independent of each other. They have a lot more energy. So when we add heat, we are adding energy. If you did not see it go from a solid to a liquid to a gas, I know it happened very, very quickly with neon. You can go ahead and rewind this video and see the process over. So if we add some ice cubes and reduce the temperature in the chamber, we're going to see our particles start to slow down. They're going to start to collect or gather together. All right, this one you can see is just taking a little bit longer, but it's happening pretty rapidly at the bottom. All the gas is condensating into a liquid. Once it collects, you can see as a liquid, it's still taking the shape of its container here at the bottom. So it's filling in the empty spaces. Okay, once we do this long enough, it will freeze. All right, and once it freezes, it will become a solid. We can tell that happened because now they're just vibrating in place. They're no longer sliding past one another as a liquid would appear. Okay. So I'm just going to click on these on the side so you can see them happening. So solid, they're together, they're vibrating in place, low energy. Liquid, they are filling the shape of their container, they're moving a little bit faster, a little bit more energy, they're kind of sliding past one another. And then we have gas. So a lot of energy going on here. They're moving independent of each other. They're filling the shape of their container. Now they're filling the entire container, right? Because they're bouncing off the sides and the tops. And this is going to be the hottest temperature for these three. One that I did want to address, let me get to it for you, is plasma. And you can go ahead and pause this and read this section for yourself about the plasmas because it's pretty neat. I did want to point out this. This is kind of what plasma would look like on a molecular level. It's going to be ions. So cations, anions, which are our positive and our negative ions, they're just free floating, okay? This is going to occur in things like stars, lightning, fire, neon signs, okay? So anywhere where there's going to be gases of certain natures, we will see plasmas forming, especially like it says here in fluorescent light bulbs. It's just gases that contain those anions and those cations. When we send electricity through them, they will light up, okay? Some will even light up in different colors, like neon and argon, and you can read about it, but it's pretty cool. Another one that I want to mention is the northern lights. So Monday, I did put it in the slides, but the northern lights, which are the aurora borealis and the southern borealis, that is a form of plasma as well, okay? So if you have any questions about this, you can please post it on the discussion board or go into one of my live Zooms and ask me anything you need to know that maybe I didn't fully cover in the video. All right, thanks guys.